Hi, this is Navi from the Everyday Socialite. This is my first thrift haul video. I've actually just recently become obsessed with watching so many other videos from people that I kind of got inspired to do my own. If you check out my blog, everydaysocialite.com, it mostly deals with nonprofits and how a normal person can get involved with things around their area. But I also have been asked occasionally at these events, where do I get my clothes? Or from friends, they always ask, how do I afford to spend so much since I go to so many events? But the thing is, I actually don't spend that much. I am a big thrifter, or I love the outlets. I love a sale, and I kind of cringe if I have to spend more than $75 on a dress, and that includes evening gowns. I just feel really bad doing it just because there's a lot more places that my money could be going to, such as nonprofits. So here are a few items that I recently picked up last weekend when I was thrifting that I thought I'd share with you guys. The first one is this kind of safari 70s jacket. You guys can see that. It has like a light blue sand, kind of almost like a Missoni print. I'm not sure if you guys can check that out, but I know that the 70s are really big right now. It's all over style.com, on all the fashion blogs that I've been watching or reading, and I just picked this up, and it was only $6.99 originally, but on Saturdays at this one thrift store I go to, it's extra 30% off. So I know I bought this and another jacket that I'm about to show you, and those both totaled, I think, $8. So that was awesome. But yeah, so I just have to go get this dry cleaned, hopefully today, and then I can start wearing it. The other one that I got at the store was this other jacket. Now this is a large, so it's actually not for me. I'm debating giving it to somebody, or I'm trying to start a little online store. I'm still deciding between eBay and Etsy, where 50% of proceeds from the store will go to nonprofits. I just have to decide which nonprofits I want to support, since there's so many, or which, or how many nonprofits, or stuff like that. But this jacket is a rusty tweed. I don't know if you guys can see that, with this really cool print in the inside that I really, really like. But it's a rusty tweed, 3-button with these little pockets as such. And this jacket, when I automatically saw it, I knew that it wasn't going to be my size, and I knew that it wasn't going to be right for me. But it reminded me a lot of this rusty one that I saw off of Isabel Marant's Fall 2010 line. And so it doesn't look exactly like it, but it reminds me of it. So hopefully I will be putting this on my soon-to-be coming store, and you guys can bid or purchase, and then 50% of your purchase will then go to a nonprofit. All right, now for the more expensive items. These I went to a Goodwill, and it switched to a new location, so I don't know if the new location also was a reason for it to become more expensive, but I mean, it's very, very clean. It's actually it looks like a normal store when you walk in. It doesn't have that really grimy feeling that I'm used to feeling when I go into thrift stores, but I mean, they still have great stuff. Here is this bushel, is that how you say it? Coat or jacket that I got, and this was $9.99. It has these really cool gold buttons, if you can see that right there. And the color, I don't know what this would be, a rainbow. There's green, orange, red, and a whole bunch of other different colors in here, but I mean, that's great. I mean, I've started to really buy a lot of basics, so it's nice to have an item in your closet that has pops of color that can go with anything. It did have these big, huge shoulder pads, but I decided to take that out Now I'm debating if I should have, because it gave it that really nice boxy structured look, and I think I threw the shoulder pads away. So not quite sure what to do there. Last item that I got is this really nice blazer. It was $10.99, which, you know, is a little more expensive than I usually pay at Thrift, but it's just really great coral color. If you can see that. And the great thing about it is I've been seeing a lot of Jill Sander Spring 2011 clothes popping up on fashion blogs, and again, as much as I love Jill Sander, I am not about to pay $800 for a blazer. I'm sorry. That would be really nice, but there's just no way I could do that. I can't even fathom that. I don't even have $800 to spend on a blazer, so that's probably why. But the cool detail about here is the button. If you guys can see that right there. It's this nice, like, crystal, I mean, most likely cubic zirconia button, but it adds a little bling to this jacket. And so I was just gonna probably pair this with, you know, jeans and a white shirt. That's what I saw her doing on the Jill Sander doing on her runway, was a lot of white shirts with all these big, huge pops of color. But that's what I've got so far. Again, this is probably my first actual real blog, or my first vlog. I have never really done this before, and I just really kind of wanted to start utilizing YouTube. I mean, I've had an account for a while, but if you guys want to subscribe, there's going to be a lot more coming your way, whether they be thrift, just shopping for events like opening night galas on a budget, working with nonprofits, volunteering, which is the main portion of my blog. I just call myself a serial volunteer. I love to do it, and I love to do it for many different organizations. So hopefully I'll be getting a little behind the scenes footage for you guys. But thanks for checking me out, and feel free to subscribe. And check out my blog below. I put the link. Thank you guys.